P.T. Barnum's book, The Art of Money Getting, was read by Randy Scott. It came out in 1882 from J.S. Ogilvy. It has tips on making money. Barnum talks about meeting a showman who wrongly named a skinny figure Henry VIII. At first, Barnum doubted him, but the showman was clever and changed his mind. Barnum later told him to go to America for more chances. The showman did well there, getting $60,000 by picking the right job and place. Barnum says debt is bad as it can lower your pride and keep you poor. He says there's a difference between good debt for business or land and bad debt for things that don't last. Beecher thinks some debt can push you if it's for land, but Barnum warns about using credit for unneeded stuff, which leads to overspending and money trouble. People who lend money remember when it's time to get paid back. If you don't pay, you break your word. You might lie or borrow more, sinking further into debt. An employer tells Horatio, a slow worker, to be faster, comparing him to a snail. Your lender will ask for their money back with interest. This works against you, even when you're asleep. It makes them richer and you poorer. Money is like fire. It's helpful, but can control you with growing interest. Yet, if you use it well, it serves you nonstop in any situation. In Connecticut, old strict rules were there. Rich people there made more cash on weekends from interest. To win, don't let your money work against you. John Randolph said, paying as you go is like a magic stone for wealth. Keep going, even if you're tired or need support. You can get better. Davy Crockett once said to be sure and then act, showing determination and self-reliance are key. Many lose out by quitting early. Shakespeare believed in grabbing chances quickly for luck, while waiting lets others succeed. Solomon said, hard work beats putting things off for getting rich. Success often means doing it alone. Some focus on the bad and want lots of advice. They lack self-trust, but it's essential for winning. I've seen people give up with money issues, but others overcome even bigger problems. Do you have a cannon? Asks the unsure general. Hold on, he commands, needing to think it over. His pause could lead to defeat as enemies advance or outsmart him. Yet, a bold general fights fiercely, leads his troops well in war, and boosts their morale and strength. Always tackle your tasks with dedication, beginning early and working late, and avoid leaving work unfinished or delaying what can be done today. The old proverb is true. If something's worth doing, it should be done right. Being diligent in business may lead to wealth, while lack of effort might result in poverty. To achieve success, you need desire, vitality, diligence, and determination, as fortune favors those who take action. Waiting passively for opportunities like Mr. McCarver could end in poverty or prison. Laziness can lead to poor habits and destitution. A poor man wished to divide wealth evenly with a wealthy man, believing it would bring joy. The wealthy man argued that if everyone squandered resources, they'd quickly deplete, requiring endless redistribution. Similarly, we must take action on problems, since merely hoping isn't enough. As Cromwell advised, keep your gunpowder dry. Do your part before counting on fate. As Muhammad instructed a disciple to secure his camel before trusting in God, we too should depend on ourselves. A leader's oversight is more valuable than the labor of many. Mastering your role is crucial for triumph. A craftsman gains from daily errors, acquiring wisdom to evade future blunders. Like the conned Yankee tin merchant or Cuvier, who was an expert in natural history, profound expertise in your field is essential for success. Be careful when planning, but daring in carrying out plans. Overly cautious people may never find success, while rash ones will likely fail. Success comes from balancing prudence and courage. Steer clear of those who are constantly unlucky or involved in failed projects, as their misfortune often has hidden causes. Luck doesn't exist. Success stems from correct practices. Hire the finest workers and appreciate their growing know-how. Yet if they get conceited or too costly, let them go. Value employees who innovate, not only those who do manual labor. Keep skilled and creative staff by providing fair pay raises over time. After training, young adults should concentrate on their careers rather than wait for chances. They should keep working, even as employees, rather than idly hope to start a business. My rich aunt is very ill, and if she survives, I'll ask a wealthy man for a loan to start my own business. But depending on loans can be bad, like John Jacob Astor found out. Making your first 1,000 is tougher than making millions later. Money means more when you've earned it yourself. Getting $20,000 easily often leads to wasting it. We should know that hard work, giving things up, patience, and keeping at it are necessary for value. It's not smart to wait for inheritance because many rich people don't want to die soon. Many of today's rich began with nothing but willpower and good habits. They earned and saved their money, which is the best way to get rich. Stephen Gerrard went from a cabin boy to a very rich man. A.T. Stewart from a poor Irish boy to a rich taxpayer. And Cornelius Vanderbilt from rowing boats to giving a steamship to the government and dying wealthy. There are no easy ways to get knowledge or wealth. To get them, we must work hard, understand people, and grow our money through experience, interest, and other ways. Rich men's sons who know the worth of money and helped make it often grow their riches, while spoiled ones told they won't need to work may not care about their wealth and lose it. He becomes proud, disrespects his teachers, and spends cash he didn't make. He throws costly parties for less lucky friends, thinking that's how to enjoy wealth. He breaks things for fun, and when the police catch him, he pays fines without caring, saying wealth is for fun. Josh Billings says need leads to creation, then to luxury, which causes downfall and poverty, starting everything again. In England, your job decides your social level. Not in America, where any honest job fits a gentleman. Good businesses help not just one person, but also the whole community. Tailors help not only themselves, but also farmers and priests who can't make clothes. They are all gentlemen. To succeed in work, one must stand out. A lawyer told a student unsure of his path that the top is less crowded for the excellent. In the U.S., many want fast wealth over solid businesses. But hard work and honesty bring success in any field. Learning a skill protects against financial surprises. Hope is good, but too much dreaming keeps people poor. It's better to focus on one business until it works or fails. Doing one thing well can lead to big improvements. Too many tasks at once may mean missed chances. Don't spread yourself too thin. Organized business leads to success and free time. Chaos leads to never-ending work. Yet, being too organized isn't always good, like in some government offices. The Astor House in New York showed this with its strict European ways. Their 60 servants were efficient, even practicing fire drills at midnight. But sometimes their rules were too much, like when they hired Pat, an inexperienced Irish waiter, to serve systematically. He insisted diners eat soup before fish, showing the funny side of strict rules. People should read reliable papers to stay up to date in business. Without news, one might fall behind. Avoid risky deals outside your field. They can cause sudden loss. True wealth comes from knowing your work, not gambling. Invest in good projects wisely, and don't bet all you have on new ideas. Be careful about guaranteeing loans. Only back what you can afford to lose, and seek strong collateral. When retired, a man worth $20,000 asks you for a $5,000 loan. You sign without security, and he replies after doubling his money. This makes you trust him more. He then trees a risky $10,000 and asks for your signature again. You agree, thinking he's soft. But the deal files, and another 10,000 note follows. He loses everything and keeps getting your endorsement without sharing his losses. Both of you end up bankrupt. If you had asked for security first, he couldn't have taken such risks. Many people can see your ad even when you're busy or sleeping. This is like the plant and wait idea in farming and business, especially ads. Good products are key in ads because people want quality and don't like lies. Dishonest companies often fail. A story of a man who didn't succeed with lazy ads shows we must keep trying. Ads need to be seen and remember it to work. Jen the Hatter got famous by buying an expensive concert ticket. News about the auction traveled far, making him well known. In Iowa, someone auctioned an old Jenin hat for $950. Jenin then sold many more hats yearly, but not all should advertise like Jenin. If you don't advertise, you may not sell anything. Not everyone needs newspaper ads. Some use other ways. Being nice to customers is very important. If you're not fair or kind, people won't come back. Treat others how you want to be treated. Don't trick customers. They won't return. Once at my museum, an usher learned that keeping customers is better than answering rudely. Don't be too tight with money. Help others who want to help themselves. Real support matters more than just saying you'll help. Keep money matters private to protect your good name. Being true is worth more than being rich. Honesty brings lasting success and happiness. Honesty leads to real success. Money doesn't make you happy alone. Even with little good people can be happy. Using wealth well can add to joy and help society. It's good to make money well if it helps everyone. Money has helped our culture grow. Those who make money usually help society, like funding schools or arts. However, just like there are false people in religion and politics, some rich are stingy. They're rare, though. In America, laws ensure that even a stingy person's money will help others eventually. As Shakespeare said, earn money honestly. Without money, means, or peace, you lack 3 good friends. Enjoy this shorter version, and don't forget to subscribe to Summary Guru for updates.